Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 21 Connection. Because today I've made a connection with that dude named Dale Reynolds and What If Racing in Connecticut. I don't think anyone's ever actually said it that way. But in this episode of our season as Daryl Bubba Wallace Jr. and his number 23 DoorDash Yoder, we're going to Pocono Raceway for the Pocono Organics 325. I thought the 350 was first, but it's the doubleheader. We're going to do both of them in this video because I don't want to have two Pocono videos when they're supposed to happen back to back. It feels kind of irrational. We're fourth in the playoff standings after finally getting our fourth win of the season at Nashville last episode. And then, of course, we're fourth in the regular standings, which you see on the owners tab. But yeah, whenever we won Nashville, it was supposed to be Ryan Blaney because he had the fresher tires and he got to me, and then I overdrove the corner and took him out with me. It was a bad day. It was good for us, but not for our buddy Ryan Blaney. Okay, setting of the race. I'm going to set it to overcast because I think the weather is terrible at Pocono most of the time when it comes to these races. It's probably the perfect time of the year with the change in temperatures. I'm going to set it to 65, as low as it goes. It's cold up there. It's going to be cold up there whenever I am up there, which I am by the time this video comes out. Visual damage, tire wear, fuel consumption, blurbity blurbs. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, the menus are lagging. It's still not as bad as with What If Racing's channel where it just freezes all the damn time. It actually doesn't do that to me. I don't know if that's because he's on Xbox or if he plays it on Steam or what. But we're going to do champion difficulty and the same medium steering assistance. I've kind of just accepted that this is mainly what the game wants you to play with. So you got all that. Yeah, I ran some testing at this track with Alex Bowman because I think he won this race in reality. And the only reason he won this race was because he managed to stay on the lead lap during one of the stages. It would have been like Kyle Busch or something if that hadn't happened. Freaking Kyle Larson blew his tire out of nowhere. But yeah, let's get into it. Happy birthday to Dale. Happy birthday to Dale. I like drinking Pepsi. Happy birthday to Dale. I had to improv that, and it still sucked ass. William Byron, Kevin Harvick on the front row. I think it's like the top 20 inverted for the second half of the doubleheader. So mainly, I just want to finish in the top 20 somewhere. And then if you finish at the back, they just kind of keep the order. I don't freaking know.
It's Saturday, it's the first race of the doubleheader, and we're heading trackside where the drivers are making their final preparations.
You know, I'm very familiar with that trophy because it's in What If's profile picture on Facebook. So I like see it all the time whenever like I send him a message or he sends me one. The setup, I'll just set it all the way loose. And I would go for like slightly loose, but in the end, I don't think this actually does that much when I have medium steering assist on to stiffen everything up. I don't know why having medium assists stiffens the car. I feel like it would just prevent the car from losing control all the freaking time, but no, it really adds to the drivability of the car. Half the damn tracks in this game, it's ridiculously easy to oversteer or understeer because it's a little tiny analog stick and they have like 900 degrees of rotation on the wheel. Whenever, I swear it's like maybe 270 degrees in reality. And there's also that thing where they have it cocked to the right in the straights, which even if they actually do that, it doesn't translate to the video game with the analog stick because then you're constantly turning to the left in the straights. When that's basically on the wheel, that's what you consider going straight, having it like that. But we got the DoorDash Yoder. again, I would have pulled out the McDonald's car specifically for one of these races, then run the DoorDash car in the other one. But no, I can't pick what car I use in what race. I think Bubba Wallace probably had some other kind of paint scheme for these. I would have used one of them, but they don't let me pick them, so I never got them. Instead, you get the DLC, and it picks the paint scheme for you. So if you've already run like half of the season, and the one season you're probably going to play this game for, then a bunch of paint schemes you never get to use because you already missed the opportunity for them to be shown. And I don't know, something about it seems really stupid. But that's our first lap. We're at Pocono. So it's a 33 lap race. We got another 32 laps left. Oh, we're about to pass David Reagan. David Reagan still races. Somehow, I keep forgetting that. I figured he'd be done by now. I mean, you figure this is a good place to pass, but I just don't have the horsepower from it. So, I kind of just go slow into the corner, and I'm used to going a lot faster, having to slow down more than that. So we don't actually do anything. Trying to pull up beside him, and then there's no side draft. I just push him. He's getting out of my way. Well, I mean, that works too. Other than AI or program, we pull up behind them and try to give them a push, and they just get out the way. They do that before you even touch them at this track. Okay, we're off the throttle, brakes a little bit, close that gap up on Timothy Hill, Timothy Mountain. Crash claims are us. I'm reading the sponsorship. I don't know what it says on the front. I can't read any of that. Too low resolution. This game is supposed to have like great graphics, but then it runs out of shit resolution. I had a much easier time reading everything in NASCAR at the game inside line. Now we got a big old gap between us and that pack over there, and I'm out of the draft in this garbage 550 horsepower package that actually works very well at Pocono. But because they check themselves up all the time, I'm probably going to catch them in like a couple laps. But we're 37 for now. Oh my god, it's been 6 laps. Nothing's happening. Why is this so boring? Every damn Pocono race I watch is better than this. Like that's how boring this game is. Like, it can be bad in every freaking way, but for some reason I'd go full throttle through turn 2 if I want to. It's like playing NASCAR 09 on the PS2. I'd go full throttle around that and this entire track on that game. But we're there. They keep getting like super boosts down the stretch, but now that I'm in the draft, I'm expecting that to not work. Get the hell out of my way. Taking my ride and showing how bad it is. Look at this shit. They've got more straightaway speed. What's wrong with the car? Why don't I have straightaway speed? Like, I can sit in the draft, and then they'll still find more straightaway speed than me. So we got a problem. My car in quick race was faster than this car. Look at this shit. I'm in the draft, and I'm losing them. But I still am faster right here in turn 2. But in order to slide up the track, I have to slow down. So I can't really utilize that strength. Finally, we've gained another position. I'm in 36, and we're on lap 10 of the race. We're almost a third complete with the race, and I'm still all the way at the back. Luckily, there's a giant conglomeration of cars up there that once I'm in, I can work my way through. Okay, look at this. I'm in the draft. I'm in the draft. Car, go. This guy is trying to pass me, and my car is so slow. Something's up. Like, I've noticed for a while that my car is faster in career mode because it's 23XI. But now it's not. It's decided to be slower. I don't know. Well, we were passing cars at a pretty rapid rate earlier whenever we started the race, but they were actually checking us up compared to these guys, and I have no grip, so I have to force the issue up to 35th. God, this is awful. This would be more fun if it was for, like, I don't know, a top 5, but no, this is just to see if I can get into the top 30, which I will in a few minutes. I have no one to draft off of, so that's about to make this straightaway speed that I'm lacking even worse. Okay, yeah, get in there. Dude, we have less horsepower than Cody Ware. I know they aren't really affected by draft. They check each other up, but they don't actually draft. They just kind of do that whole speed thing just like it's NASCAR Heat. They just don't race that well. In heat, they race well, but like they're never really actually affected by draft. They can give you pushes and shit. But whether I'm behind them or not, I still can't keep up with any of these guys. So I really just have to destroy turn 2. God, it's taken forever, but I mean, it's 33rd. What the heck? All the Cody Ware, Rick Ware, Silverware cars fucking faster than us. I don't know why the 33 car is back here. That's a Penske car. He should be running in the top half of the field at the very least. I mean, I think it's extra equipment for Austin Cindric in his part-time season, but still, it's a good car. Why is Chase Elliott back here? That makes no sense. God damn. Well, we got to run into turn 1. That's cool. I don't know why we call this track like turn 1, 2, and 3. And they're all like separate from each other. Usually that turn I just went through would be a 1 and 2. But we're calling it just turn 1. I don't know. It's weird how we'll take one turn in a NASCAR track and cut it into 2. But we don't do that for this one. I'm struggling to pass every car on RWR. Shit, man. Okay, here we go. I'm on the throttle. We're going. I checked him up. We slid up in front of him. We're in the draft. Got a few laps till we pit. I mean, I figure this race is too short for pit stops. At least with 33 laps, but I don't know. I'm just sitting in that draft thinking, is it going to work? And we're staying with them. Well, earlier I wasn't in their draft, and they were just taking off down the straight. So I really need to be in their draft to do anything. Guess we're going 3 wide into the thingy. I don't remember what this turn is called. The tunnel turn? It's been so long since I've seen a Pocono race, because NASCAR has been gone for ages, and they don't race here on 2 separate weekends anymore, that I can't remember what they call turn 2. I mean, I didn't get to race here in NASCAR Heat 2002. I think the last time I was able to had to have been NASCAR The Game Inside Line. And that was like over 4 months ago, wasn't it? Well, maybe 5 months ago. I'm getting there very slowly like. I mean, I'm 27th. So I really want to get into the top 20. And after I get out of this pack, I'm on to the next one, and that might be for the top 20. Okay, I think it kind of makes sense that we're not in the fastest line right now. We're on the inside. There's less cars in it. Okay, I'm going to take Stenhouse on. See, I don't even need to use the brakes or let out the gas for this turn, but with cars around me, yeah, I most certainly do. Can't ever, like, actually give the AI a push, so I'm just going to sit here, do my thing. Chase, you're in the way. I heard a lot of people hate Chase Elliott's new Napa Auto Parts car. What is wrong with the graphics in this game? Why does it do that? They don't like his next-gen paint job? And to be honest, it looks just like the one he's driving now, except modified for the new age. Okay. Look, are you seeing that? It's flashing me. His paint job is flashing me. I think some of them do that, but we're almost halfway through the race right now. It's that short of a race. I'm still going to record them in separate clips, but I'm going to put it all in the same video. Okay, we've got to pass 2 more cars. What is wrong with you? I don't have any front grip, and I don't have any speed. Oh my God, just in this freaking race. I get it. I'm not going to be able to start next race first. I have to start 22nd or something. Going in to turn 3 for the final time. There's the checkered flags. Somebody just won the first one. And we're going to finish it in 2nd place. And I held off Chase Elliott a few times. We're 4 seconds off my fastest lap. Like I ran like a 54.6 at the beginning of the race, and then never came anywhere near that once I got through all these packs. And if they were clumped together a different way, I would have gotten the top 20, but just didn't play out that way. Oh my God. I mean, That's the 550 horsepower package not working at all at Pocono. In reality, it did. Kevin Harvick gets it, and Alex Bowman gets second. Larson, who was going to win this race in reality, takes home 7th. Now they're gonna like flip-flop this shit or whatever, and we're gonna see how the second half of this goes. Dude, we just watched this. It's the same shit. Why would they do that twice? Did they do that twice in reality? I don't know. It seems like unnecessary bullshit. We got all our shit in, right? Yeah, the loosest setup. I upped the temperature to 69 because it's nice, and now it's partly cloudy instead of fully overcast and everything. There's my crew chief. He's bald, like my friend Dale. Oh! Dale's my crew chief. Actually, I don't want to disrespect Dale that way, because Dale will be a way better crew chief than this moron. Okay, so we are starting 22nd. They got that right. There's Chase Elliott. He finished behind me in that race. I'm actually kind of confused. Like I don't know if they're actually doing this the way they did it in reality. This is not a great start. You kind of wonder if maybe I should have done it the other way around, because Kyle Larson blew a tire at the end of the race. That would insist that the track was really rough and hot on the first day. So I mean, I kind of gave it like the opposite settings. I mean, I don't think his tire blew merely on the premises that the track was really hot, but I feel like that was the case. Like it might have been cooler on the second race, not hotter. Oh my God, they're killing me. My car still lacks in horsepower, and now that the gap is tremendous. Just a throwaway lap. I've done nothing but lose 4 positions. Oh my God, fuck this track in this game. Was the leader still before the line? And what was the caution for? Austin Dillon yeeted it into the corner and pulled an Earnhardt at Pocono. I mean, I hope so. Otherwise, me and several other of these guys in front of us are now a lap down. Because whenever they teleport the goddamn cars, they base it off what lap they're on. That's not how it works. But yeah, I'm still 26, and I know a bunch of these cars will still be on the same lap as me. I mean, I guess that was a bit of a relief, but we just skipped a bunch of laps, so we're definitely not pitting this race. That's less laps to run than the last race now, so my tires should hold on a little bit better. Helps out with track position to be with everybody. But yeah, I'm going to go in here, fairly let off the gas, snip at the grass, 24th. So far, I know all of these guys right in front of me are going to be for position, but I don't know if the leader was across the line yet when that caution came out. They do this weird, retarded transportation shit where they just shift the entire field, and that's what happens. You know, like you're all in one position, and it's like, okay, let's have a restart. They just take them all, and it's like, well, these guys are on this lap, the other ones are on this lap. That's not how it works. But that's what they do. It was a problem in Heat Evolution and Dirt to Daytona. It wouldn't happen very often in Heat Evolution because they actually let things play out after the caution was waved. You'd have time to like choose whether you take a pit stop and shit. Then it would freeze up and not be able to actually take you to the green flag. Cody Ware's car is flashing me. I would like that, but I don't. And it was more of a problem in Dirt to Daytona because you could skip the cautions, and then it would do that. At some points, it was just plain inevitable. I think one time in Heat Evolution, I was leading a race, and then DiBenedetto like blew a tire, and because of how it played out, whenever I clicked the skip, this was on a live stream, it put him on the lead lap and the entire field lap down. I mean, I wish NASCAR would do that, then maybe I'd actually win something. Oh man, I'm having a hard time actually making passes, and this is not a restart. What are they doing up here in front of me? Oh, that looked like Jeff Gordon's drive-in hunger car behind me. Oh my God, the stack up right here. What just happened? Holy shit. Free positions. Free positions. Into the top 10. Oh, we stopped making up spots. So yeah, some of the guys were already on the next lap. And it stops at like 12th. Well, that's fucking great. So the best I can finish is now 12th. Because when the caution came out, and then I clicked not pit, it let 11 cars pass the finish line. And then it transported those guys from that lap, and then it kept us on the previous lap. So we were stuck a lap down in that entire situation. Did I really get that bad of a run off of turn 2 just now? What the hell? That's not how NASCAR works. Why do game developers keep getting this wrong? Like, it doesn't work like that in any racing game. God damn. Well, now David Reagan's a lap down, so we're going to battle with him for 12th. Didn't he start, like, second to last? You know, it's physically impossible for me to get back on the lead lap. Because if I do get around all these guys that have me a lap down, I'm still going to have to go all the way back around to get on the same lap as the leaders if I even spin somebody and dump them to get in that position. It literally can't happen. I'm trying to race James Davison. Not because it's for position, but really just to put more cars in between me and 13th, Chase Elliott. Again. This video became pointless just like that. I mean, maybe not so much the video, the race. The race became pointless. This is still Dale Reynolds' birthday video. Why the fuck does this track look like it's from the Amazon? Alright. There's the white flag. Got Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell in between me and Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin is 13th. Now, what the hell? They are trying to make some moves on me. I have no front grip. God damn. Birthday video. More like birthday pain. Like, gosh, that was over 10 laps of me just sitting here for 12th. And honestly, it should have been 7th, so I mean, it's only like 5 positions. Because it still would have broken up the same freaking way if they'd actually let me keep the lap that I was supposed to be on, if you think about it. It says Matt DiBenedetto 6th, so I would have been 7th if they kept me on the lead lap. Instead, Ryan Blaney gets to be 7th, and me and all the other guys, 12th on back, we get stuck a lap down. One more turn. There's the checkered flag. So, we gained 10 positions in this race. Should have been 15, but I think Bubba Wallace actually had a better Pocono weekend than I just did in this video. God damn. Okay, who's the race winner? Alex Bowman. Okay, he got one of his Pocono races in there for the win. Tyler Reddick. Kevin Harvick won the last one, got 3rd this one. So was he on the move or what? I don't think they got this flip-flop right and whatever, because James Davison finished 10th. Ty Dillon finished 11th. I think, all things considered, starting last, really worn tires, car was a piece of shit. We did pretty well. And then they screwed us in the second race of the doubleheader, and we still got points to maintain fourth place in the playoff standings and fourth in the regular standings. That was Alex Bowman's second win, and he was already in the playoffs and all that, of course. Kevin Harvick, he was barely managing to stay in range of like the top 16 on this page right here. So that win right there just locks him in to the playoffs. He doesn't have to worry anymore. I bet he wishes it wasn't that stressful in reality, though. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Jockey 250. What is this? Road course race? Watkins Glen? I don't know. No, it's Road America. Okay. Yeah, Jockey. I should have remembered that. See you next time. That's that. Happy birthday, Dale. And episode over.